Leader, I've just come from a very sobering EU affairs meeting on the energy crisis, and we all thought we were heading into just one winter of challenges, but we seem to be to expect it for a number of winters to come. But I want to raise this morning an issue where Minister Donohoe visited Washington DC in his role as the President of the Eurogroup, overseeing a meeting of the International Monetary Fund, which happened alongside meetings of the World Bank and multiple G7 meetings. At this meeting, the IMF Managing Director, Kristalina Georgieva, clarified that her outlook for 2023 is that things will get worse before they improve. The worst is yet to come, were her words. I would like the Minister to come into this House and provide an answer, or at least some thoughts, on one of the big questions of that meeting. How are we as a country going to navigate our way through global market volatility in light of the IMF's warning over risk of global recession? The Fund said that colliding pressures from inflation, war-driven energy and food crisis and higher interest rates are pushing the world to a brink of recession. Countries representing a third of the world's economic output could be in a recession next year. The three largest economies, the United States, China and the euro area, will continue to stall, the IMF's chief economist said in a statement. In short, the worst is yet to come, and for many people, 2023 will feel like a recession. Will our government be pleading then that the writing wasn't on the wall? World stocks slipped to a near two-year low last week. The UK government's borrowing costs hit a 20-year high. Germany's consumer prices were 10.9% higher year-on-year in September. The International Energy Agency has warned that OPEC's decision to cut oil production would push prices to levels that tip the world economy to a recession. The people in the know are saying that we're heading for stormy waters. If policymakers globally get it wrong and mishandle the fight against inflation, the subsequent recession will be harsh and worldwide. What is this government's plan to aid the mitigating a global recession and to insulate Ireland against the world's worst effect of this one? The Minister must come into the chamber and answer these questions. Thank you.
Senator Keogan spoke this morning around the energy prices. I was at that committee meeting this morning, Senator. It was sobering and a very clear message that this is not going to be a short-term issue, and that we will be dealing with colossal energy prices because of the global issues that every country is facing, and predominantly because of the reduction in gas supplies from Russia, to which we learned this morning that Europe imports 40% of its gas from Russia, and we now are just getting 9%. So the numbers just aren't stacking up. And I think there was particular solutions put on the table this morning by our two witnesses in terms of ensuring we have proper gas supplies, that we look at increasing renewables, and that a really important message is that we try and reduce our consumption, because that's the thing we can do best in the short term, which will be difficult, but it is doable, as I think one of our witnesses put this morning. And I take on board your comments around the rising prices across economies and where we're heading. Thankfully, because our economy has been well managed in the last number of years, we are in a position to weather that storm, and we're doing quite well on that front. But that doesn't mean we won't have challenges. And I think the recent budget package that was put forward by our two Ministers for Finance and Public Expenditure, and the significant supports across all sectors of society, business and citizens, show that I think we're doing a good job on that front. And I think we only have to look to very close neighbours to see what can happen when an economy is mismanaged and how quickly things can deteriorate. And I hope that people recognise that a good job is being done by those in government on that front.